What is good, y'all? It's your girl Primitiva, today here with a video about the Eeveelutions that I really want to see in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. So there's been a big rumor going around that there's going to be a new Eeveelution type in this game, and it's pretty likely because think about it, Generation 1 had one, Generation 2, then Generation 4, then Generation 6, and now it's time for Generation 8. It always seems to skip a generation, so today I wanted to look at some awesome designs that I found on DeviantArt about Eeveelutions that I really want to see in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. I'll be doing a countdown on the least likely to the most likely that I think will happen. Okay, so right here I got the flying Eeveelution called Nephion by Pavlover. So great big shout out to Pavlover, great artist, you should go check them out. Now, let's look at this one, shall we? Okay, so this is the flying Eeveelution. Now, I've wanted to see a flying Eeveelution for a really long time, but I cannot realistically see it happening, so that's why I put it on number 5. But it is a really cool design. I mean, look at all that stuff. The wings on the ears, that's just super adorable. The cloud-like designs all around its body. The colors are very nice. They complement the sky and the air very nicely. It also has a really pretty eyes, which I really like. And I can see this thing becoming kind of similarly stat-wise to Jolteon, but just turned around, you know? Instead of having good special attack and good special defense, it'll have good attack and good defense. Now, this line is really cool. I really like it. It's super cute. Great big shout out to Pavlover. Again, it's great artwork, and I would love to see this thing in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Okay, next up we have Bug Eeveelution by Tomaron Frog. Big shout outs to Tomaron Frog for this artwork. You should go check him out. This is a beautifully designed bug type Eeveelution. I mean, look at it. It has like, it's basically a moth, but it's like super pretty. It has like that crest, and the colors are so vibrant and beautiful, and it's inspired by a moth, a butterfly, all these insects. And I do think that this one might be likely to happen because the butterflies are very common basically everywhere, so it might just happen for that, which is not a very strong argument, but I really want to see a bug type Eeveelution. It is probably my second most favorite. The two big types that I want to see in Generation 8 are actually flying and bug, because they do counter each other out, because whenever there is a duo of Eeveelutions, one is weak to the other. So yeah, I think this thing would be amazing. I mean, look at this Eeveelution. Look at this. Look at how freaking gorgeous and majestic it is. I can already see it learning Quiver Dance to kick your ass. That is just amazing. This design is gorgeous. This is a really good design. Again, big shoutouts to Tomaron Frog, because this Eeveelution is straight up gorgeous. Straight up gorgeous. Alright, let's go to the next one that I think is a bit more likely to happen, and that is Ghost. Now, why Ghost? Because English mythology has a lot of ghosts in it. And I think this one definitely would be inspired by the Black Dog, which is a very popular English mythological creature that is basically death, so to say. It's an omen of death, and it's very dangerous. It's a very malevolent spirit. Well, anyway, big shoutouts to Infinity Cap for making this amazing Ghost Eeveelution. Now, I really like everything on this thing. I like the purple aura. I like the gazing eyes. I love the bone touch on top of its body. I wonder how this one would evolve. Like, I can imagine, gruesomely, by the way, like, you would have an Eevee in your party, and you would let it faint, and then it would evolve afterwards or something. But if you don't watch out, I can definitely see this thing becoming very dangerous. I love the overall colors. The colors are perfect. The aura is perfect. The aura looks great. I can definitely see this in motion, like spiraling all around its body, and that just sounds awesome. I can definitely see a ghost type Eeveelution happening this generation. Okay, so on to the number 2 spot, which is Dragon type. Now, English folklore has a lot to do with dragons. There's also St. George, who famously slayed the dragon, and there's also Sylveon, who is strong against dragons. And I do think that because we did not have a duo of Eeveelutions in Generation 6, that this one will kind of fill in the other half, so to speak, and it'll be weak to Sylveon. So this design right here is really cool. It still looks like an Eevee, because I noticed that a lot of Dragon-type Eeveelutions, they tend to completely drastically change the entire design. But I really like this one because it's simple, but it still looks like an evolution. I love the little, like, lizardy, like, design, but, like, you can still tell it's a dog or a canine kind of thing, you know what I mean? I also love the horns. The horns look really good, and I love the little whiskers right there, and the colors are really nice, too. Like, it definitely looks like a dragon, and this one is also by Pavlover, by the way, so you should definitely go check them out, because they make some really good-ass art. I also like the red gem in its head. It reminds me of Espeon, and it definitely looks to be some type of mystical dragon Pokemon. So I can definitely see this thing having high special attack. Overall, this design looks really cool, and I love basically everything about it. I think this would be very likely to happen in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Now, on to number 1, which I think is the most likely, and I'm very certain that it is gonna happen. Okay, so this one is made by Emiliano Roku, so big shoutouts to them for making this amazing art. You should go check them out, as usual. This one is called Shieldon. I mean, isn't that just freaking perfect, right? Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. This one is a knight, which also fits in perfectly with English, you know, stuff. And, I mean, look at it. It looks freaking cute. Like, it looks really cool. It also seems that it evolves from some sort of, like, metal stone. I mean, this thing has got it all. It got the armor look, it got the shield look, it can even use like a special type of protect there, it seems. It just looks freaking awesome. It even has like a visor that it can like turn on and off. That is super awesome. I can definitely 100% see this Pokemon appearing in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Not exactly this design, but I can definitely see a Steel type evolution. And yeah, that's basically it. It was a very short video, but I just really quickly wanted to show you all what I think about evolutions and which one I can see being in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So yeah, that's basically it. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield content in the future. And be sure to hit that little bell notification so you can keep up to date with whenever I post. And with that being said, I hope y'all have a good day, night, or morning. And as always, take care.